Hello everyone, I'm Brophy1322 and welcome to another community verified showcase. We're getting closer to the end now in the final round of submissions, but we've got all platforms to do 5 tracks on each this time. This video is brought to you by my real life racing series. Usually ranked as the best series I do by those who watch it, it really does contain some of my favourite videos to make. Catch up on all the action with the link in the description. Right, we're on a kart track to start. And supposedly, wait, Slipstream is on. Okay. Does that mean catch-up is also on? Yeah, so according to the notes, we have done this track before, but now it's been officially verified. I assume that we did this when we did the special kart track showcase, which we did quite a while ago in like one of the off seasons of the showcase when we were taking a little bit of a break. I think it was in the transition from PS4 to PS5. Yeah, we did a few sort of special showcases, and that's what we're going to do at the end of this as well. But yeah, we did a special kart tracks showcase because kart races were relatively new at that point. And I think this was one of the best from that showcase. You can probably still find it if you search the community verified playlist for the title of kart tracks or something. But now it's been officially verified as part of the community verified program. It's a great one, this. Great kart track, one of the best kart tracks. There were some really good ones in that showcase though. Like the indoor one that was... Ow. The indoor one, oh, it felt like indoor track, but it was on one of the high-rise buildings. There was some really cool stuff. And it's really good. I mean, it was the same with rallycross tracks back in the day. Like, because they're shorter tracks, like kart tracks are meant to be pretty short, obviously. Thank you very much for the 1,000 bits. Yeah, kart tracks are meant to be short, rallycross tracks are meant to be short. Because of that, you can pack... Jesus! Oh god! Oh, this kart track's getting shut down. Oh god, jeez! That's it, it's over. It's over, the kart track's being shut down. There's been a death. There's been a death on the track. That's it. You can't have the public racing around here anymore. There's multiple deaths. This is why you can't have GoPros on kart tracks anymore. They don't want you to show any of this. Because this obviously happens at every kart track in the world, around the world. This is just normal. Oh no! Oh, it was a beautiful overtake until it wasn't. Jesus. That's definitely black flag, that. It would actually be a black and white flag. Warning. Watch the real life racing series, if anyone hasn't. Watch the 24-hour kart racing video. It's one hell of a race. One hell of an event. Oh, I've done it again. But yeah, cool kart track. But yeah, you can pack a lot of props and stuff into shorter circuits to make them feel alive, look really good, you know. And that's one of the benefits of shorter tracks. Cool. Kebab Ring. It's an interesting name. The description is also, I finished this track while eating kebab. We're in a muscle D tier race, so the Blade, Coquette Blackfin, Duke of Death, Dukes, Ruiner and Saber Table. Blade definitely has it off the line. I didn't know it was raining before making my car choice, but it might be a good decision. This is in the themed category, so I guess it's rain permanently on this track. Because you can't choose rain in the lobby of stunt races. Unless it's is it an old style track actually? Oh, it is an old style track. Oh, there we go. That's why you can choose the rain, because it doesn't have any stunt props. So it's classed as a land race, which means that you can choose the weather. That's the theme. That's why it was submitted as a themed track, old style track. God, I haven't raced the Blade in years. Another annoying point that came up in the latest DLC. Like, it was all well and good for Rockstar to add the, like, separate lobby options in a different menu, like a sub-menu. Like, great idea, because it was getting very cluttered. You know, you've got additional options, and then you can choose catch-up, slipstream, all that kind of stuff now, whereas it used to just be a long list. But when you're not the host, you can't see what those options are set at. So if you're just in a random race, you don't know if catch-up's on, slipstream's on, traffic's on. Well, I don't know whether traffic's in there, but whatever, all the various different settings that are in that menu, you can't see. Rockstar implementing things without really thinking it through once again. You can't see if customs are enabled, yeah, if there's any restrictions. And also, it further hides the sort of default settings that are just not going to get changed by anyone in any random race when you're talking about catch-up and slipstream. You know, those just aren't going to get disabled by any random person because they're not going to bother going into that sub-menu and changing anything because they probably won't even know it's there. So, like, Rockstar went to all this effort to add multiple new catch-up modes with advanced and boosted, and then fixed them after they were broken. But classic catch-up is going to remain what people choose because they're not going to bother going into the sub-menu to go change it. This has been a fairly nice drive in the Blade. I feel like this could have been a much more challenging drive in some other D-tier muscle cars with their lack of grip in the rain. Blade's got decent grip, good acceleration, stable, lacks the top speed. I mean, it lacks the grip of some of the other D-tier muscles as well, to be fair, but as evidenced right there. Got the acceleration though. Nice. Cool. That was fun. It was like going back to 2013, 2014. I don't know how to say the name of this track properly. Justadice? Either way, it's a high-speed track with a nice grandstand, supposedly. That's why we're in HSW Sports Classics, and everybody seems to be in the Turismo. No one chose the Sterling. To be fair, the Sterling's generally better on a city track, I would argue. Oh god. Well, that was one way to go from second last to second. Yeah, because the Sterling has tyres can clip, so it's smoother if you put off-roads on it in comparison to a Turismo. Yeah, I need to mention that all the track links for all the circuits that we showcase, as always, are in the description of this video. For those watching live, obviously this isn't a video, but I'm talking to those watching on YouTube now. Yeah, they're linked in the order in which we play them for each platform. As a reminder, tracks are not cross-platform, even though there's no reason why they shouldn't be. So you can only get the tracks that are on your platform. Oh yeah, Rockstar tried to show other players additional options, but it goes to the invite players menu instead. Oh really? Well, that's, again, classic Rockstar, isn't it? Oh, that was close. This is a high-speed track. Challenging high-speed track. HSW cars were the right choice. 100%. Wow, okay. Did not expect that. That was weird. Get hitboxed. Have you found the bush yet? Yeah, the description says there may be a bush on a specific corner somewhere. Hee hee. I assume it's the first corner, if you cut that first corner too far to the left. But I've tried to stay away from it to not get pushed. Can you find out, please? Try it. Okay, fine. Death chicane. Oh no, it wasn't. It was fine. I don't know where the bush is. Well, I mean, apart from all the bushes that we can see, but it said specifically on the apex of a corner. Nicely made track. Very nice. High speed. HSW was right. Definitely. Nice custom sections. Yeah, it's a cool little grandstand section here as well. At the end of the track. No, I hit him with the wood. I hit him with the door. No way. Oh, that's amazing. Oh yeah, you can select additional options actually. So you got invite players here. I can click that and go to the invite players menu. If I go down to additional options, view additional race options, it goes to the invite players menu. Classic. Absolute classic. Beautiful. Good job, Rockstar. Well done. Well done. Good job. Give us weather and stunt races, you twats. Running cross track now. Ooh, lots of omnises. It's fine, bro, if they'll fix this in 6 months and then introduce more broken parts. I know, right? I still can't wrap my head around how there isn't weather in stunt races. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, they even have it in the creator for stunt races where they say additional weather options. Oh, should we do Joker lap? Everyone do one Joker lap during the race. Presumably it's on the right hand side there. But they have it, they say it in the creator, additional weather options, and it says select the weather options that will be selectable in the race lobby. And then you just can't select weather in stunt race lobbies. You can in regular race lobbies, land races. And the ironic thing is you used to be able to as well. Well, I don't think he meant to go for the Joker lap, but he's done it. Like, you used to be able to choose weather in stunt races when they first introduced the idea of stunt races and the stunt race creator back in 2016. I'm pretty sure you did anyway. And then for whatever reason they removed it. And like, they've got the additional options section now. They can just put a lot of stuff in there. They don't need to worry about it cluttering up the list or whatever. Oh, it's so frustrating. Like, I miss just being able to turn like, considering that most races are made as stunt races. Like, that's the de facto choice for doing races these days. I miss being able to just turn on rain every now and then. Or even snow now. We've got all these new weathers like snow and Halloween and fog and stuff. Well, fog's not new, but like, we just can't utilize them on a lobby system. The creator has to put it on themselves. It's a shame, man. Cool little rallycross track though. Be nice to be able to do it in the rain if we wanted to, but no. The Omnis is stunning. Safari does have some grunt behind it. He's not having as much fun to drive it as I am though. I'm having more fun driving this little machine. This is what I was talking about earlier when we were looking at the kart track. A rallycross track is also meant to be quite short, sort of 45-second to 1 minute lap times. So you can, you know, pack plenty of propping around the areas. This one's kept it fairly simple, to be fair, but theoretically you can put a load of stuff around. That's why the now defunct Lucky Gyms was so good, because it didn't need many props for the actual track itself, and it could focus on putting a load to make it look good. I do like the simple nature of this one though. Kept it nice and simple and straightforward. Cool little rallycross track. You can guess which mode is on. Okay, let's guess which catch-up mode we've got on, because we wouldn't have been, we couldn't tell. We couldn't tell in the race lobby, so we'll have to guess. Classic, advanced, boosted, who knows. Catch-up is turned on though. Fully custom track with a nice theme supposedly, and we're doing clown vans. liking the visuals already. Oh, it's a Disney theme according to the job description. Is that what it said? Oh yeah, I mean that's the name of the track, World of Disney. It makes total sense. Oh yeah, of course, the Disney castle. Okay. Great deduction, I know, right? I'm just so smart. It's what 2 degrees can get you. Mickey Mouse. This is definitely one of the advanced catch-up modes. There's no way first place would be that far ahead if this was classic catch-up. He's slowing down on purpose. It could be boosted. Doesn't feel like we're going that much slower in these top positions. Yeah, this is a really cool theme for this one. Why are we in clown vans though? Is this like some subtle thing that people who go to Disney are clowns? I'm going to be going to Disney again this year when we go to California at the end of August. Kids visit Disney. It's a commentary on the state of Disney ownership. Disney have ruined Star Wars for me, I'll give them that. They are clowns in that regard. This is definitely boosted catch-up. There's no way that... It's either boosted or advanced low. There's no way that we would be racing like this without changing position significantly more if it was on any of the others, I think. It's definitely not classic or advanced high. We'll get the reveal at the end. Box will tell us what he put it on. I'm gonna say boosted, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was also advanced low. Basically, it's one of the more useless ones. That might have been my fault, but also I'm not sure I care enough. Just like Disney don't care about the Star Wars and they'll just pump out anything. And Marvel. I haven't watched a Marvel movie since the 3rd Spider-Man one that like wrapped up the, I don't know, whatever was Phase 3 Endgame stuff. I feel like that Disney is the perfect example of you can have too much of a good thing. I think I'm starting to go more towards advanced low now. Actually, I think it might be advanced low. Catch up. Or even medium, now that I actually got into the lead. Is this the last lap? It is the last lap. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, you can probably go outside there. I didn't even think about that. too far away to even do a massive dive. I'm going to say advanced low. That's my guess. Fun track. Cool theme. It was classic. Wait, really? No way. Damn. That didn't feel like classic catch-up at all. Big plot twist. I should have noticed when I got into the lead and slowed down a lot. Yeah, I suppose, yeah, catch-up's kind of useless with vans. I mean, when you're going in slower vehicles, it's less effective. As we found out from, you know, we know how it works now from the catch-up deep dive video, but yeah, you're not going fast enough. It's the same with Slipstream. Slipstream is more realistic with vans because you're just not going fast enough for it to get ridiculous. Damn, it was classic. Interesting. Alright, let's move on to Xbox. Alright, Xbox tracks. First one is mostly stolen sections of custom sections from other tracks, but put together very nicely according to my notes. Muscle B tier for this one. Thanks to Box for doing the hosting duties on PS5. We got Specky doing the hosting on this one. I think I'll be hosting it on PC, but Brady has set up the playlist for me already, so slightly less effort. As a reminder also, or at least I guess a final announcement, the submissions for Community Verified have now closed permanently. I did say this in the last few streams that we were going to be getting towards the end, and that has now happened. The submissions have closed. The Community Verified program is over to new tracks. We will still be doing these streams until we've showcased all of the tracks that need to be showcased, that have been verified and submitted before the deadline. And then we'll do a few streams with some special tracks or something. I think the final community showcase stream is probably going to be some sort of snow playlist in December, showcasing some tracks that are good in snow weather or something. And then that'll be it. That'll be the Community Verified program and Content Creator Showcase streams done for GTA 5. Top speed. Still got it, the old piss was a Dominator. Doesn't have the grip in the corners, but it's got that top speed. We'll probably, there'll probably be like an extra video or two for the Cleek freaking loves the bumps, doesn't it? I saw it curb boosting all over down on the left hand side. There'll probably be an extra video or two in the Race Creator playlist, like the Race Creator series on my channel, when my circuits, the last few that we need to do, get some updates. But yeah, as part of showcasing community created tracks, that'll be over when the Community Verified program is finished. But hopefully we get something nice for GTA 6. Hopefully we get a creator and we can bring it all back for that. That's the plan anyway. Hopefully we get cross-platform jobs as well, so we don't need to worry about, well, this is we do showcasing PS5 tracks and then Xbox tracks, and you can only use the tracks that are on your platform. I want cross-platform play between the consoles at least. Cross-platform progression. So you just log in and your character is your character regardless of where you're logged in. And cross-platform tracks would be awesome too. Well, it doesn't have to just be tracks, of course. All job types. But yeah, submissions have now been closed. Thank you to everyone who's submitted anything for the Community Verified program over the years. It obviously wouldn't be a thing without the community that it's trying to verify. And hopefully we can bring it back for GTA 6. Got some ideas on how to improve it for that as well. Cool track around this area. Interesting link up of certain sections. Cool. Disenchanted. In my trusty Italy GTB for this Super's F tier race. Around grapeseed track with nice crossovers and custom sections. Damn, good launch. Bloody hell. I don't know how that didn't result in more of a crash. Love the Italy. Still one of my favourite supercars. There's a lot of great supercars that I like. And I don't think the Italy I'd put as #1 anymore. Used to be. But it's still right up there. I love its styling though as well, so there's that aspect to it. From a purely driving perspective, I mean the Torero XO is amazing. But I can't deny that the Adder is beautiful. From a driving experience perspective. Like that might be my favourite supercar to drive. The lack of spoiler really makes it so much better. Oops. Panic on. Yeah, nice grapeseed track. Nice custom sections. Linking different roads together. And all that good stuff. Really cool section there. I was wondering what it was that was behind me. Had some decent top speed. That's some good racing. That is some good racing. The first mark of a good track is if you can just do some good racing on it. And that was proof right there that you absolutely can. Damn, that was fun. There's some really nice segments around this track. Really nice corners and collections of corners. can't believe I've just done that. Choked it at the last moment. I thought I'd slowed down enough, but no. Did not. It was going well up until then. Classic. That was a great race though. Nice track. Alright, another rallycross track. Gonna do one joker lap. Non-contact though, because we've got a few extras in this race. And someone not in an Omnis or a Tropos. We did have a random join, and that was the random. Doing classic random things. Alright. Okay. So we didn't need to follow the road then. Okay, well that's gone terribly. Oh, was that the Joker? It said Joker at checkpoint 8. I'm guessing the Joker was following the road around there. I've just done my Joker lap. Okay. So the Joker is round to the right, further round to the right on that downhill. The regular route is cutting on the inside. Oh, that was close. That was very close. He's flown. It's been a rough first lap. Alright, let's not accidentally do the Joker lap this time. Interesting rallycross track in a like relatively unique location for a rallycross, and also being there we go. Like going up on some of the hills and mountains and stuff, not just utilizing dirt roads, of which there are precious little. Wish I was driving better. It's all gone to pot. I had my good driving. I got it all out in that last race. And it didn't last long enough for the very end of the race. And now it's all gone to pot. I've done it now. Bollocks. Just as I was about to say, you've got to be really careful on this section. I thought I'd gotten away with the worst of it. Again here. I'm really struggling. Alright, I need to have a clean lap before the end. I've already ruined that by hitting that inside barrier now. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm so bad. I'm so bad right now. This has been such a struggle. I wish that wall was lined up with the hay bale rather than having the hay bale sticking out. Rip, big rip. You got to be so careful on that section. There's so much chance for death, as we've seen and now heard. All right, come on, last lap. We can do this. Clean lap, last lap. Let's go. So far, so good. Oh, thank God. God damn it. Alright, Radiance. Mostly custom build next to Zancudo. We're doing Coupes A for this one, which is Zion's and Felon. Looks like the Zion is the most popular. And we got some... Oh, I've gone in the pits. I didn't realise it. Okay, I can hop out of the pits. I lost less time than I needed to. I didn't know if that. I'm so used to that section of circuits being open to both sides. Like you can just choose which side you go. Oh God. I mean, it makes sense to utilize that area for a pit lane. It's just ready. Right, that was a lap. It is a nice custom build. And it's kind of a unique area to see tracks around here. Really nice, fully custom segment, fast flowy around here where there's just no roads under normal circumstances. You know, it's a relatively unique location and backdrop to be racing around because you just normally don't unless a custom road is actually created. Relatively short as well. Might be a bit too high speed for a random all though. A lot of high speed sections and that generally never goes well. Say it, I already did. Well, I insinuated it, I suppose. Might make for a good random all track. There you go, now I've said it. But I don't think it would. I think all of these high speed areas would cause carnage. We've had that with random old tracks before. I'm having a very lonely race in 6th. I'm behind the top 5 after my pit lane shenanigans and way ahead of the bottom 5 or 4. Someone's crashed. A crash has happened. We have opportunities. Top 5's always possible. It's nice to drive the the Zion again. The old king. Oh, there's an easy top 5. More crashes have happened. Yeah, this would be a nightmare for a random all this whole segment. The lefts, the rights, high speed was awful. Oh yeah, the tree with the exclamation sign. I saw it on the first lap and I was going to mention it and then I forgot. Oh. Don't know what happened there, but I'll take it. Uncalled For. We got a stunt race to finish us off on Xbox. Inspired by ANGL stunt races and other stuff as well. We're going to be all over the place, I think, with wall rides and whatnot. Sports C tier. I'm going to go all the way around the outside. No, I'm not. I got blocked. Early wall rides. I do question the decision to not put non-contact, but I guess we'll see. Looks like most people have chosen Jugulars or Paragons so far for this C-tier race. I'm not seeing a Neo yet. With it being a stunt race, I wasn't expecting to see things like the AC Sport and the Immorgon that have no top speed. There's usually at least one Comet SR though in a C-tier sports race. Jugular likes the bumps, doesn't it? That's probably why people have chosen it. Oh, okay. I mean, you tried it. It was worth a try. We're going on to here. Interesting. Oh, I feel like going to the right there was quicker to not take the jump. I just looked into it, to be honest. Oh, okay. That's close. Car just dropping. Oh, we got gone through the bloody hell. There's all sorts of things to hit on this one. I've gotten lucky on this first lap. I'm not going to get lucky on the second, I fear. Did you just wall ride on a building? Oh man. This is pretty cool. I like stunt races like this. That take you on some like weird lines. And tight moments through buildings and whatnot. And utilizing the map in a unique way as well. Oh, you can totally wall ride the first corner. I've just seen it. There's a freaking ramp to allow you to do it. If you got over to the left-hand side of the road, 100% that's doable. Didn't see it until too late though. Jugular definitely likes those bumps. It's got good top speed in general, the Jugular, doesn't it? It's like over 125, isn't it? going right again. Avoid the jump. Less air time. Rip. Rip again. I'm literally just keeping it simple, and it's working. This never normally works for me instant races. Well, no, to be fair, I never try. I'm always trying to do the crazy instant races, aren't I? That never works for me. Yeah, the Paragon feels kind of gutless at top speed, doesn't it, in comparison to the Jugular, which is like revving the shit out of its engine. Isn't it one of those that's got like 8 gears or something? That's probably what the deal is with the Paragon. No car in this game needs more than 6 gears. And you get an extra gear for the full transmission, or any transmission upgrade, so really cars should just have a default of 5 maximum. Oh, you can go through the sign. That's how you get on the other side. You go through the sign. Damn, I got a win. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Alright, we've actually got a full complement of PC tracks. I have to do the hosting duties though, because Leosa has quit the game in fury and how bad the game is on PC right now. So I have to put in some extra effort and actually set the race lobby settings. I'm going to mess up something at some point. I'm going to forget about the additional options. I can feel it already. Alright, PC tracks. Again, the same old stuff with PC. Thanks to Brady for sorting out the playlist, by the way. I know I said that earlier. Same old thing with PC, with still limited to 200 props instead of 300, unless you're using dev creator stuff where you can maybe get a few extras. Less prop removals, again, apart from dev creator stuff. PC is very much old gen right now. There's been so much added to the PS5 and Series X versions over time, over the last like year and a half of them being in existence, that it actually is. PC is old gen at this point. It doesn't have a lot of the benefits that the new versions do, and the creator is one of those big ones. It's such a shame. Rockstar don't care about PC. But we know the reason. The reason is because GTA 6 isn't going to be on PC at release, so they want to entice people to get the platforms by making the platform versions of... they want to entice people to get the consoles by making the console versions of GTA better than the PC version. So that you've already got your console ready to sell GTA 6 to. We know the game. But we still got some tracks that we can showcase. Also, PC version is beyond saving. Yeah, that's also true. It's also a total mess. Not the legitimate PC players, but those who've, you know, used mods and ruined the experience and all this kind of stuff, they've kind of taken it to the point where they've ruined it for everybody, I think. Whoops. 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 Sorry. I mean, if I was Rockstar, I would also have no incentive to do anything for PC, given how much of a joke it is with all the mods and ruination of the game. At least at this stage of GTA Online's life, you would hope any GTA 6 version on PC would have better, you know, anti-cheat from the start and all this kind of stuff, security and whatnot. But yeah, they've also got no incentive to do it because, you know, GTA, they want to increase those GTA 6 sales, and that's not going to be on PC initially, so they need to get you to have the consoles for some reason. Although I don't trust Rockstar to be able to have any form of decent anti-cheat for GTA 6, so I'll be staying away from PC anyway. You don't have those problems on console. It's a shame that the creator stuff hasn't been transferred over though. Remember when they put it in the newswire at one point? One of the newswires said that, you know, you can look forward to all extra props, 300 props and more features coming to PC, GTA Online, and then they removed it from the newswire post, and then we never saw it in game. Nice longish hill track. Like the random taco vans on some of the corners. The whole units thing is a really good way to add life to a track. I think that's always been an underlying thing with Rockstar in this game though. I've said it like so much over the years. It's all about those weird, seemingly arbitrary restrictions with so many things. Certain custom vehicles aren't available in races. Certain props aren't available, whereas some are. Now PC doesn't get half of the new features of the consoles. Certain creator tools are locked behind the dev creator and not given a public release when they easily could be. I think it's just a consistent thing. Like, even now with, you can buy emergency vehicles, and they made the unmarked cruiser and the police riot purchasable, but then there's all those other emergency vehicles that you can't buy, that they exist in the game. Like just the regular police cruisers, the Buffalo police cruiser. The fact that you can't race any of those vehicles, they could just make emergency class raceable. Same with service and industrial and all the other classes. Adding random checkpoints, but not to the creator. You know, been a consistent trend over the many years of covering this game. Arbitrary restrictions that don't seem to make really any sense and are so unnecessary. There you go, nice track. It's nice that we got some PC tracks for this showcase. Alright, 2 laps, sports, catch up and slipstream are off already. The only thing I don't like about automatically putting in the creator catch up and slipstream off is that it locks it off, so you can't turn it on, which again is just a thing that makes no sense. Like if you set it to off in the creator, just give people the option to put it on if they want. You should be setting the default options, not locked. That's how it is with everything else. Another Rockstar thing. Oh, I should have turned HSW off. I don't think I turned HSW. Oh, we're on PC. Oh yeah, we're on PC. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I realised we were doing Sports H, which has like the Banshee and the S95 in it. And I thought, oh no, I haven't turned HSW off, so those cars aren't usable. Do I actually have an H tier sports car on PC? I don't think I do. I guess I'm gonna have to go for something slower. Is the Schlagen in? No, that's faster, isn't it? I guess I'll go Schlagen. Oh, no, I guess I'll go whatever it's a chosen mix I didn't get to choose in time. Oh, the Sultan! I could have chose the Sultan. This Calico's way too fast. I wasn't registering the Sultan. God damn it. Alright, well, I'll go off the back and I won't finish the race. Yeah, and then Benny said in the chat, I'll bust out my S95, grab one too, bruv. I was thinking, well, I don't have an S95, but yeah, you can use one if you want. But no, the S95 doesn't exist on PC. Old gen. Yeah, this Calico's way too fast. This is like, what tier is the Calico in sports? Must be at least E. Maybe D. But yeah, I totally spaced on the Sultan. I was blinded by the fact that I didn't have a Banshee. I normally have a Banshee on whatever platform I'm on. Totally forgot about the fact. I was looking at the Sultan as well, and then I forgot that it existed in that tier. It's so much faster. Look at that, it's scything through the field. Sports E for the Calico, okay. So I'm a good 3 tiers higher in terms of performance. Everyone else is in H tier. I'm in E. S tier in tuners. Yeah, I won't finish the race. I'll still race. This is always the thing that if anyone doesn't have a car for a race that we do, or the game chooses you the wrong car like it can do sometimes or whatever. Like this is always something that you can do. Just race around as normal, have fun in the race, but just don't finish the race, don't complete it. Don't take the position away from someone who actually has the right car. Rip. It's weird that I've got so many of the tuners on PC. I think it's because I bought them all on for the tuners DLC because I had money on PC and I didn't want to waste my like PS5 money or something. I mean, I ended up having to buy them all anyway, but I just wanted to get an early look at them on PC, and I've just never. I mean, my PC account is so neglected. It's more neglected than even Xbox. Nice hill track with a bit of city to start it off. Nice custom road segment there. It always gives me, like, tracks that are around this area of the map always gives me vibes of the old Apex Predator track. It's one of the more famous of the original Broughy verified program back in the 360 era and PS3. We'll probably do that as some of the special streams after we've finished with the community verified tracks. We'll probably go back and look at like some of the best rated tracks from each iteration of the series when it was in the old Broughy verified days of Xbox 360, and then the various different versions of community verified. Okay, well, I needed to be honest, I didn't want to get involved in that battle for the lead anyway, so this works. I needed to slow down anyway. because it looked like a pretty intense battle for the lead. Just a classic with its advanced flags and no top speed. It's going to be mincemeat on the downhill. It's got decent grip though. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't even be in the race, really, in this car. Can't you just link the same account to all platforms? Absolutely not. Well, you can, but it's still a separate character, and you've got to have different cars and everything. Nice track. Shame I can't choose cars correctly. I could have raced with the Sultan. If I'd recognised. Ooh, I might actually not DNF though. I just assumed a DNF would be happening, but sweet, made it to the end. Right, another hills track. It seems like it's all hill tracks for this wave of PC on this stream. We're in a SUV's E tier race, which is the Illusion, the Baller LE, and the Huntley S. And I thought, oh well, that's alright. I'm bound to have a Huntley S because it's one of my favourite cars. Yeah, I didn't have a Huntley S. I had two SUVs on PC. I don't even know if any of them were upgraded anyway. One of them was an Astron for some reason. So I've chosen a stock Baller ST. I don't know how that'll be in comparison to fully upgraded E-tier SUVs. Probably a little bit off the pace, but it might be there or thereabouts. It's just a guess, to be honest. Like I said, my PC account is very neglected. I don't think I was too far off with my guess that the stock Baller ST would be on the same sort of pace as these fully upgraded SUVs. I think it's a little bit slower, but I don't think it was too far off. Isn't it about a 5-second, 4-second lap time difference between them? I've always had it in my head that a fully upgraded car is about 4 to 5 seconds a lap quicker than a stock version, depending on whether it's got the spoiler or not. I'm sure I've done that. I'm sure there's videos in the past where I've tested vehicles stock and fully upgraded. It's definitely happened. I should do it with the Pariah. That's probably one of the most extensive differences, because it's got that massive engine upgrade to give it its crazy top speed. It's like relatively, it's quite slow, the Pariah stock, relative to other things around it in the sports class. So I should see what lap time it gets completely stock. I would hazard a guess that it will be significantly north of 4 to 5 seconds difference. Pariah is like a 1 minute lap time now. I bet a stock Pariah would struggle to get a 107. All the hill tracks, I mean, they're nice. And also, I mean, I can understand sort of PC creators also gravitating more towards hill, Blaine County, airport, maybe like tracks where you don't necessarily need a bunch of props and fixture removals to make it work. Obviously, trying to create a city circuit on PC is a lot more difficult than it is on console, because on console you've got 300 props and 100 fixture removals, and on PC you've got 200 props and 40 fixture removals. At least I've been able to race, even though I don't have the car. I chose correctly. Although some people also don't have cars for this tier, it seems, because that was a LWB variant of a baller, which is one tier below. Not LWB, armoured variant. It could have been an LWB, I mean they all look very similar. But it's an armoured variant, and both of the armoured variants and the non-armoured LWB variant are in the tier below this one for SUVs. The regular LE just has a little bit of extra pace. It is LWB, so he's in the worst possible option. LWB and armoured version. That's the slowest of all the ballers, except the old baller. It's only by a tenth of a second or something though. Oh, that's a... I thought I saw that earlier on the road to the right. How did it get over here? I guess someone hit it. Benny hit it. Of course he did. Nice connecting roads as well, once we get back into the city. That wasn't quite as good as I hoped. Not bad in a stock baller ST. It's about on the right pace, I think. Alright, not a hills track. This is a nice little track for what is a difficult and rare area to make one in, according to my notes. I'm in my pink Dukes for this D tier muscle race. People in the Duke of Death. It is also in the D tier. Pretty sure I have better grip than the Duke of Death, but it's a lot heavier than me, as we just witnessed. Yeah, so where are we on the map? It's looking very custom. I almost took the Ruiner for this race, but I wanted to go for the Dukes. Ah, we're up sort of the north of the map? Oh yeah, I've never seen a track around here at all. I mean, most of it's custom, I suppose, so could plonk most of this track anywhere, but part of the joy of something like this is being able to see or race around an area and environments where you're not used to, you know, racing around. You don't generally race around and see these like scenery. Jukes has got some good grip behind. Nice creation this as well. It seems very nicely done with some of the prop choices, the track extensions. Obviously some modding has definitely been used because we've got lampposts and flags and things which aren't normally available. Train spawns can be completely disabled on PC. Oh, so we don't even need to worry about that either. Again, with dev creator tools, presumably. Depends if the creator knew and did it, yeah. But I assume any creator who has used the dev creator to this extent with lampposts, spotlights and things like that, yeah, I think they probably knew about that. Oh damn, first place crashed. That was the battle for the lead. I messed up. Yeah, very nicely created track. Again, this dev creator stuff is just stuff that should be available. I think 3 laps was a little bit too short, but I think it's all it needed to show how beautiful that was. Lovely track. He did not know about that. There was a train. Oh, there was a train. Okay. PC might not have 300 props, but the dev creator does somewhat compensate it. That's true, if you're willing to go through the steps to get access to that and mod and whatnot. Alright, last track for this month's showcase, and on PC this time. We're back in the hills again. 4 hill tracks. That last track was really good. I wish we'd done an extra lap or 2. Disappointed we didn't. Alright, Tally GTB. My trusty Tally GTB again. I've got this on PC. Considering we're doing another Supers F tier race. And I've been told there's a pro line that I need to do on this track. I mean, I've never seen the track before, so I don't know what it is, but I will look out for it. Damn, that's fast. No bumps to slow it down. Oh, wait! Talking about pro lines. This isn't the track that we showcased. Well, they showed the little clip of last month, was it? On the little mini downhill bit from the observatory. I showed a little clip, didn't I? Was that last month? Okay, everyone's got to try this. Everyone has to try it. I'm pretty sure that's what it's going to be. No! Okay, I think it's been fixed. It's been fixed. It's definitely been fixed. You can't do that little barrel roll over the barrier anymore. What a brilliant way to fix it as well. I love it. That's what you get for cheating. Everyone still has to try it once. If you didn't try it on the first lap, you've got to try it. You've got to go through the pain. It's like it's almost a joker lap. But yeah, midway through a race rule change again. That was a beautiful fix. A joker jump. That's exactly what it is. Cyclone struggling on the top speed. You only have to do it once though. You don't need to keep doing it every lap. Turismo is so nimble in the F tier. The Itali's got that great top speed. A decent acceleration sometimes, but doesn't have the grip of some of the other cars. Okay, they still had to do their joker jump. Still a great car, the Turismo, after all these years. I've never personally liked it the way that it handles or been able to get on board with it. But I can appreciate how good of a car it is. Does anybody in front of me still need to do their joker jump? No, Purdy did it. Has Phoenix done it as well? I guess they respawned quicker than I did. Nice hills track. To be fair, the like really nice bridge as well. That's such a nice creation that. Now you can appreciate it from underneath as you go past it again. Yeah, to be fair, we when we showed that little clip of the barrel roll skipping that barrier last time, it wasn't the biggest deal in the world, I don't think, because it was probably very difficult to actually pull off that jump, that barrel roll. But yeah, better to have it actually fixed. And a funny way to do it also. There you go, all the tracks linked in the description. And submissions are closed, so you can't submit anymore, but you can certainly still get these tracks, and we'll be back next month to showcase some more.